Hello everyone. Uh, Thanks for clicking on this video. So I ran into a problem in Microsoft Excel. I was working on a graph and I wanted to have a secondary axis. So that is very easy. I think you guys can look online how to form a secondary axis. I did the same, saw some videos on it, and then developed a secondary axis. But what happened, like for instance, let's start from here. So in this graph, I have the secondary axis over here and the primary vertical axis over here. This one is in degrees Celsius and this one is in degree Fahrenheit on the right side. But then I noticed, I was working and I noticed suddenly that Celsius is not actually aligning properly with the Fahrenheit. Even though I think when I chose this axis, I selected these values, so it should have been. But what happened is when I did that, I can show you that I must have gone to select data, change the chart type. First of all, I can show you that as well. If you go to like chart type, I've changed the chart type to combo. That's how you can add the secondary axis first of all. And then I added this secondary axis line. Now, this is I think showing still a degree Celsius, but this is incorrect. It should have been degree Fahrenheit. But yeah, but let me show you. If I choose a line graph, it will show you like something like that here, which means that there is actually another graph being plotted based on the secondary axis. Now these values are the values that I must have selected. As you can see that 25.8 over here, it's showing. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but yeah, you might not be able to see that properly. But then these are the values that I plotted exactly from this column. So that's correct. But that's not what I wanted. What I wanted is that to have another axis over here which would automatically convert these Celsius values, degree Celsius, into Fahrenheit over here. But that wasn't happening. So just delete that, I guess, because I don't want that. And then what I did, how to solve this problem. First of all, when you have done that, you're at this stage, you can go there. Now that I've deleted it already, I can do a Control Z. Now you can actually let me show you another thing, how to make it disappear, which is also easy to find on YouTube. You can go back to chart, type here, maybe play with this again, bring it back to like maybe this thing, and it will disappear. But it will be there, it will just disappear. How to see if it's still there? Select data and you can see that this thing is still there. You have to either deselect it or just remove it. Once the job is done, once you have the secondary axis over here, you can simply remove it like that. Now nothing happens. Secondary axis is still there. Now how to convert Celsius into Fahrenheit? To do that, a solution came to my mind. I looked all the way into the YouTube, deep into the YouTube, and I could not find any solution to that. People were not even understanding what the query was. So something struck in my mind, and what I did is that people were keep saying that if it's not aligning, you can play with the bounds, maximum bounds. So what that is like, if you go to the axis, format axis, you can see these bounds on the right, minimum, maximum. So right now the bounds for the secondary axis in Fahrenheit are minus 25 to 0, and people were saying you have to align it according to this, so make them same. So if this is 20, you should also make it 20. This is not going to work because that's not going to convert Celsius into Fahrenheit. What you have to do is to calculate yourself what is the bound limit for the primary axis first of all, which are minus 30 to 25, right? Now what you have to do is, like, which I have already done, so I'm just copy pasting from here to this one so I can show you. So what I did is like I put those bound here, these bounds, minus 30, 25, get them here, and then use the formula to convert, which you can find online, how to put the formula of how to convert degree Celsius to Fahrenheit in Excel. This is the formula right here on the top. And I use the formula and I converted the first bound, the maximum bound, into Fahrenheit, the minimum bound, sorry, and then the maximum bound into Fahrenheit, and then I use exactly these for this axis. Now you're going to see the magic is going to happen now. Now take a look at here. Now minus 20 Celsius, right, this one is actually, if I can, I don't know what exactly would that be, but I think let's do that again here. Let's do a small calculation right over here to show you. Copy somewhere here, paste. So minus 20, yeah, minus 20 is actually 4 Fahrenheit, right? This is just to explain you. I'm doing this. I will be deleting it later on, but is it minus 4 over here? Not at all. It is not aligned at all. Minus 20 should be minus 4 here, right? So that is what I wanted to fix. Now if you put these exact bounds to the secondary axis right over here, you're gonna see the magic is gonna happen anytime soon. So the least is minus 22, and then the maximum is 77. Now there is another thing that happened in my graph. This is actually a phase diagram, if you guys don't know that, and I shouldn't be actually sharing this because I could be publishing in the future. This has never been done before in the world, perhaps, I don't know, but yeah. So now that problem is solved. Now if you see, minus 20 is somewhere very, very close to minus 6, or minus 4, sorry, minus 6, minus 4, almost exactly. Now how do I know that this is exactly correctly aligned and automatically calculated? So now I'm gonna show you how. Because you see this point over here, right? I'm labeling it as minus 21.48, which is in degrees Celsius right over here, this point, which we call eutectic point, but anyways, minus 21.48 is this right here, right? This is this plot, these curves are plotted based on the Celsius values. Now I want to check if I've successfully done that. I'm going to bring this line, which was based on minus 21.48, this is the eutectic line, I want to bring it up, right? This should be aligning here, minus 21.48, but it's not. As soon as I change this, something happened. I don't really know what happened, but I think that this thing is a separate plot on this whole graph, and this is taking values now from the secondary axis. So minus 21.48 is somewhere here, as you can see, right? Somewhere here, and that is why this line is aligned, and because it's assuming that I'm giving it the values for the secondary axis. So just a simple solution, which would also confirm that if I have converted it successfully or accurately, I will just change this thing to Fahrenheit as well, whereas this was actually degree Celsius as well. Now I'm going to change this to degree Fahrenheit. Simple. That is why I have this third row here. So it was minus 21.48, which is 6.7. Now I will keep copy pasting, and you can see the magic on the right side is happening, and now bang, spot on. So that is how accurate the conversion is on the both sides. Now this point over here is minus 21.48, and this line is detected line straight coming in Fahrenheit minus 6.7, which means that minus 6.7 is equal to minus 21.48 in Celsius, and this means that they are both now aligned. This is how you can fix it. What I did is change the bounds, not matching them together. I did not do like minus 30 and minus 20 over here. This is not going to work. But actually you have to convert these bounds, use the formula, and then use these bounds in here, over here, and then you will solve this issue. This is just some extra thing I have to do with this graph because this is a phase diagram, but you guys would be done as soon as you will change these bounds. So I hope this video will be helpful to many people because I was struggling a lot, and I thought, why not just record it and share with people. So thank you for watching, and good luck with your projects.